Hey, good morning, folks. Let's do a morning episode, morning thoughts sort of topic. As you guys know, it's not going to be a fragrance review, so if you want to skip the video, it's okay, no problem. So let's just talk about few things. Of course, since I have done the video, as I expected, a lot of dislikes, highest number of dislikes so far I got on a video. It's a record. Yes, I'm just kidding. Who wants dislikes? But anyway, I kept it open. A lot of people assuming stuff. A lot of people put their insights. Some positive, some negative, some in support, some protesting, some in good manner, some in not very tasteful manner. But that's fine. People. It's about always about people's opinion. Whatever we do, it's a public place. What it is a public. How to say podium. This is where we put ourselves in public and let people judge us, watch us, and think whatever they want. So that's okay. But since, as you can see, okay, let's continue with the topic. Yeah, because people like this warming up once in a while, barbecuing, just to make the things kind of warming up sort of, right? So let me tell you a few incidents. Let me tell you a few incidents since my I started my journey. I've been watching. I'm not a veteran in the game. I am still new, but I'm a little bit older than some of these newer reviewers that you are seeing today. A lot of these new reviewers coming up. They just started their channel about a few months back. So I've been doing this for 2 years. Some people are doing for 4. Some people are doing for 9, 10 years. So since I started, let me share some of the things that I noticed. Some not so pleasant stuff. Yeah, sometimes we are part of unpleasant stuff, and often see a lot of things happen, and there's no really good outcome. Let me tell you one incident that I shared already before. That is about, I think, Bottom Note. I think there was this channel. I forgot this dude's name. He's an awesome ex-army dude. So he talked about Dua fragrances once, and then he got attacked on personal levels. I think something like that happened, and his family and everything. You know, uh, personally, family was attacked, and then he got attacked by certain people. So there was this incident. So he had to take down his video and stuff. I think his video got deleted. So that was one time about Dua fragrances. Then what happened was Jeremy once. I think he saw his numbers and stuff. It increased. Then Fragrance Bro, Daver, he started this bashing on Jeremy. He started demanding answers, and then Mark also in support. Like the big reviewer. Yes, I'm talking about Mark Robe 08. So both of them like demanding answers. They kind of teamed up against him. Like while many other reviewers actually just didn't take any side, they just like doing their work. Steven, Max 40, these people never actually bother about other people, other reviewers. They just focus in their own work. That's what makes them such great reviewers. But then Fragrance Bros, I'll tell you one thing. There was this two dudes, Fragrance Bros. I think Jeremy, his name was, his other buddy or partner, whatever. That dude was really funny. And since he left, I think Fragrance Bros sort of like, fell. So I'm just telling as a viewer, okay? These are much bigger reviewers. I'm not comparing them with me or anything. That I wouldn't dare. Even I wouldn't dare talking about like my work or their work, versus this or that. Nothing like that. But I would say as a viewer, what I saw was, no one actually watched Fragrance Bros anymore. And even I would say Mark, there was this, every single reviewer, they enjoy this. They have a start, they go up like up the slope, and then they reach a point peak, and then boom, they fall. For me, Mark actually, he was extremely popular. People once had this, they were like raving about him. Like there was this time people are like, he's the fragrance guru, and people or even some of them are bashing him. He used to have huge hate as well, if you do not know it. But I didn't care. People said he made shit long videos. I was inspired by him. I made even bigger videos. And Mark, if you're watching this, you are my inspiration for all that, bro. But then you should give credit where it's due, and then sometimes you should criticize also. Sometimes Mark was like kind of like here, like a little bit. Of course the ego would be there if you're good. Sometimes, yeah, the ego would be there. And if you become big, of course sometimes it'll get to you. So sometimes, yeah, people would, I wrote to him a message on Facebook like 2 years back. I never got a response. He never even saw the message. But then like he never even mentioned like or noticed me when I just started off or anything. I would say the big help for me, my channel, was Chad. Okay, and I'm talking about Chad once again. Chad is a guy, a gentleman's journey. Okay, and this guy, many people do not give him the credit because where it's due. He deserves a real Ferrari car. He deserves a million subscriber base. Do you know why? Because this guy has been helping people like anything. He has put me in 2 3 collab videos with all these big reviewers when I started off, and that's where people started noticing me. They're like, oh bro, you're from Bangladesh, you've been featured there, wow, that's nice. So thing is, it's sometimes, you just gotta get lucky, and some people gotta help you. This is where I everything is attached. Every single time I look back and see where I started off, I see these people who helped me, right? So that time I used to post my videos in this Redolus and Stevens group. There was one incident that happened. Some people were racially abusing me and stuff because I was like different color skin and stuff. So people are saying like mean stuff because I was new. I just 100 subscribers or so. And then I complained to Steven, and then he was like, didn't give any good solution. I was very disappointed in that. But then anyway, he's like, he doesn't want to get into trouble and stuff. I understand that. Then later on, I saw Carlos. He was like not very big reviewer, honestly speaking. He just got into with Steven, and then together, he got like big, and now he's a big reviewer and stuff. He's a good reviewer, no problem. But for me, Steven is the big shit. He is like a awesome collection, awesome reviewing, very professional. I really like his the way he works, his pattern or his format of the video, most professional ever. He doesn't talk about anyone. So far, I never seen him talk about anybody. And later on, okay, let me tell you some more drama. Later on, what happened was many reviewers actually got accused. Once Max 40 got accused by J. Royal James, and then he was forced to, kind of like hold back, and then step back and stuff, whatever the reason was. Today, even I think in the morning, I saw him talking on a live that this thing happened. Then there was another named Raju Deep Cool something. This dude, just another new reviewer. He's a musician. He has a lot of good collection. So thing is, problem is, even if you have a great collection, but you gotta respect your seniors. That's the point I'm trying to say. He went on and attacked Drag Dog Cody. Drag Dog Cody is the most sweetheart of a reviewer in the community. You gotta, if you know who he is, back in the time, he is like the boss man kind of a reviewer. He doesn't care for anything. He just always is honest, brutally honest. He doesn't like something, he thinks it smells like shit, he'll say it smells like shit. He's not a sweet talker. He's not a very softy like me, maybe, because I try to find positive in all the fragrance that I buy. Because I love my fragrance, I try to be more positive than negative. But then anyway, that didn't go so well for Raju Deep Cool. He had to apologize in the end, and apparently that's what happens. So a lot of these issues happened from time to time. People talk about people, how Max 40 spiked his numbers and everything. Nothing happened. Max 40 is still doing his videos despite getting all the heat. Jeremy is, see, this is the fact. You can hate him. I'm not saying that, what did I get by doing the video out of nowhere. Money, if you didn't see me doing it, right? You're asking me what that dude did to me. He didn't do anything. He, moreover, when he started off his channel, I liked his channel, subscribed, and I used to comment on his videos. But then maybe I have lost track, I didn't watch. But there are many reviewers, they are trying really hard. They're putting their content, they're trying to do editing, this and that. But how many actually got successful? Not many. So when you actually see those big reviewers, what my problem is, if it was not Jeremy, even if it was Steven, Mark, any big reviewer, let's say Greggy Boy, any of these older reviewers who are known to their household name, people already watch their reviews nowadays. Big Beard B is a good channel. I would say Kuba knows, big channel. Nick Hill, one of my neighbors from India. These are big guys, big channels. So when you say Dan Norton, very big reviewer. So all these reviewers, if they already are known in the community, they have their subscriber base, and they didn't get it by talking about people. That is my only problem. If you, fragrance runner, just kept your video about like how unfair it was, like keep your things professional, and you didn't make a 30 minutes long rant about how he dances and everything. I said it already, let me say it once again. If you didn't get personal, I wouldn't get pissed off. I would definitely try to see or try to help him or talk to him or speak in favor of him, because this is the pattern, this is the problem that's going on. Jeremy has become bigger than the whole community combined. His numbers are bigger than all our subscriber base combined. How he got it, I don't know. Maybe he has huge fan following overseas, or people say he bought his numbers. But do you have any proof? No, we don't have any proof. So without any proof, we shouldn't speak. So the thing is, fragrance runner, if you had a problem, you should go to the court and should sue him if you want to. Instead of that, you're having a 6-star. I keep saying the 600 subscriber because this is how I say it. This is how it benefited you. Didn't benefit Jeremy. He actually, people are saying he made an apology video. He didn't make an apology. That was more like a sarcasm. He just more like giving you a middle finger. That's what he did. He just mocked you. He didn't even see your video. Who watches a 30-minute video anyway? So you accused him, that's fine, but you should have stopped there. That is my problem. You cannot deny a fact. Jeremy, the inspiration or the work he left, 100 video, whatever he did, he left it in the community in the past. Let's say his very first, I have seen all his videos, the older videos where he started off Blood Chanel. He started talking about Lamal, and then he started doing this top 10s. Lana came, and Lanu Delom, how he actually, the CH Man also, he talked about CH Man, but CH Man, honestly speaking, there's another dude before Jeremy who was hyping it up, but he was not such a big reviewer. So Jeremy actually was more popular than him. He had the setup, he has more entertainment, he was funny, he was adorable, and initially everybody loved Jeremy. Everybody loved him over many other channels. Okay, Mark Robe 08, many people I even defended in different groups. This is the truth. Many people said his videos are too damn long, he's like talking too much, and he's like going overboard with his French accent and everything. But these are not true. This is when people talk shit about people, you have to stand up for them. I stood up for Mark. I said no. I keep saying it in my channel. How many people said it? Mark is the guy who started the channel. Who say it these days? No one, because everybody is busy with their own stuff. Okay, I never usually discuss people. I just keep doing reviews every day, and nowadays I see many reviewers are following that pattern. Even I see big reviewers trying to do review every day. But 700 videos in 2 years. This is what I did. I didn't talk about people. I came here today by talking fragrance. If you see all the fragrance that I bought, I seen hatred. You know why I delete comments? Some people say why I delete comments. This is why I delete comments. When you are actually trying to bash me or like criticize me in a positive manner, I am open to it. I do not close the comment section, but I delete comments when it's full of like not non-productive comments or hateful comments or things that you assume without knowing. Some guys say a few days back, he said it twice. I saw him. He's like, you are buying fragrance, you're saying it's nice, you bought it because you're doing business, you're decanting. You guys know how many reviewers have done that? All the big reviewers have done that. They have their own page, they do sell fragrances. Max 40 does, Steven did, many other reviewers, like they send the splits. At one point, everybody does that just to, like feed their game. So everybody did at some point. Maybe some reviewers, they are too rich, they didn't have to do it. But some reviewers, they do. Max 40 still has his splits going on, his page going on. So if you are going to bash someone, because YouTube is not my earning source. This is not what I do to make money. Okay, I have a small page. Someday I want to do work with fragrances. It's an open secret. There's nothing to hide. Many people, when you are accusing me like you're doing this to expand your business, these people are jealous. This is the straight point. Okay, they are not doing anything. They are like saying, I have all niche fragrances. I don't do decanting. So what are you doing here? You don't like my channel. You don't like what I do. You don't do any reviews. You're not even part of Fragcom, and you're just bashing someone, just going whole day keyboard. What am I doing? I'm doing fragrance reviews in depth, in detail, like many other reviewers out there. So it benefits people out there. I do decanting and pay whatever. This is my own business. You did not pay for it. You did not pay for the food that I eat. You do not sponsor me. There's no sponsor that I have in Bangladesh. I am working from here, from this small country, just to make my country known in the world. Just to let people in Bangladesh have fragrance addiction. And then now, because of sort of my hard work, there are groups, my groups actually are responsible for a lot of this Fragcom. They have interest. People are learning stuff. People are sharing stuff. A lot of these interesting guys coming, joining us. So we have a fragrance community in Bangladesh, so many other around countries, Philippines coming up, Nepal coming up, Japan coming up. So it's good to see. I try to help reviewers as well. So I believe Mark also helped many people, but what I really mind was like, I saw Mark and Fragrance Bros. You guys do not know this because it was earlier, and then they tried to accuse him, and they tried to get an answer out of him, try to talk about, but while Jeremy never talked about reviewers. So this is the truth. You want to get big, do it with your own work. He didn't do any collab work with anyone. Yeah, you can say it like he never helped anyone, that's okay. But then I would say, as I told you, do not talk about people, guys. People say, who are you to tell people what to do, what not to do? This is what I'm not saying what to do or not to do. I'm just sharing my opinion. If you don't understand the difference, I cannot help you. Okay, as a responsible person, I don't want to see anybody being abused in a wrongful manner. If you want to accuse Jeremy, I see many people hate Jeremy because he is like, why is he driving a Ferrari? I would sometimes get annoyed, like, I don't want to see a Ferrari, or boasting about yourself, 50 push-ups, motivational things. I want to talk about fragrances. This is what I do. This is what I love to watch. Sometimes I skip his videos. People who are saying I'm kissing ass, I'm getting something from Jeremy. What am I getting? I'm getting nothing. Okay, I would do the same for any other reviewer who's an honest person. Yeah, you may not agree, Jeremy's honest person, whatever, but anybody is attacked in a wrongful manner, nobody maybe will stand up for them, but I will. If 100 people supporting that one guy, they're going with the bandwagon, they're same hate boat, I'm not going to take that boat. I am not like that. Many people commented that I thought you were a nice guy and everything. I'm not a very nice guy. Who said I'm a nice guy? I'm not a very nice guy. If you do not know me in real life, do not assume, right? I'm not very nice to people who are trying to mess with me. In Bangladesh, many people try to mess with me. When I try to do my work, people join my group trying to set up their own business and stuff. When I saw them, they're just trying to benefit and trying to harm me in the process. I screwed them over. I kicked them out of the group. So yes, you have to treat nice people nicely. You have to treat evil people equally evil. Okay, this is the truth. And today's world, it's a business world. It's everybody's trying to be successful by stepping on each other's shoulder. This is true, but sometimes we have to watch out for our bros. Sometimes, if I'd say same, if Mark was attacked today by any other reviewer, I would stand up for him. I would make a video. If you guys do not know, I have a tribute video to Mark. I have tribute video for UK reviewers. I have tribute video for Jeremy. I have planned to do I also did for Chad, okay, because of things he has done for me. I do not forget. So yes, hope many people do not misunderstand this. I'm still same humble person. I believe in fragrance reviewing and I believe in fragrances. If you do not like what you saw, you hate, you think you have disrespect for me, you can unsubscribe. I do not beg people to subscribe or stay. I'm not that person. I'm more of a person that, I like to stay with my fragrances. I like to give you honest take from my country perspective as a consumer point of view. You believe it or not, it's just one person's nose. If you do not like it, you can simply unsubscribe and even block me, no problem. And it's just your choice. You have that choice. Everybody has that choice. But my thing is, I'll keep working with my fragrances no matter what people say. I have been attacked, I've been criticized, I've been, a lot of things have been, threatened me, people and stuff. They try to do it, but I didn't stop, because I just realized more and more hater you have, you're getting successful. My success is not in terms of money, but all the love people give me, right? So yes, that is sort of the morning thoughts. I thought sort of like a follow-up video. I don't want to discuss further about this fragrance runner and whoever. I hope you just do concentrate on your videos. If you really want to go after him, go in the court, take him to court, and then try to solve it there. This is not a place for this drama, and we are talking about fragrances here, scented water, and I think we should all stick to that, and we should just forget about all this discussion of people who's doing what. We didn't pay Jeremy. He did his own work. If he got Patreon money, if he got some sponsorship, it is his credit. If he asked people to pay him, if I ask today, people pay me. How many of you will pay me? No, none. I'm doing the work from my own money, own time. I don't ask anything from you, but I found a way to decant and stuff. People love me, they like me, they support me. That is my credit, right? So do not hate on people's success. Do not hate on people, what they do, their achievements. People will do whatever they want to do. God is up there. Let him judge, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope made my points clear, and things will happen. Yeah, when the community gets big, things will happen, but we should eventually come back to our senses and focus on the right thing, right? That is fragrances itself. Good, bad, bash a fragrance, no problem. Do not like it, say it. If you discuss fragrances, always interesting. Everybody's point of view is going to be different, right? So everybody have a nice day. I'll talk to you soon. And if you watched the whole thing, thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts. Bye-bye.